Up in the mountains, it's lonesome all the time. Soft winds flew in through the sweet potato vine. Up in the mountains, it's lonesome for a child. Whippoorwill calling when the sap runs wild. Up in the mountains, mountains in the fog, everything's lazy as an old hound dog. Born in the mountains, lonesome born, raised running ragged to the cocoa burrs and corn. I never knew my pappy, maybe never should. I think he was a fiddle made of mountain laurel wood. Never had a mammy to teach me pretty please. I think she was a whippoorwill flitting through the trees. I never had a brother, no whole pair of pants. But now when I start to fiddle, you got to start to dance. Listen to my fiddle, kingdom come, kingdom come. Hear the frogs a croaking, jug-a-rum, jug-a-rum. Hear that mountain whippoorwill be lonesome in the air. And I'll tell you how to travel to the Essex County Fair. Now, Essex County has a mighty pretty fair, and all the smarty fiddlers from the south go there. Old Dan Whelan with his whiskers in his ears, kingpin fiddler for nearly 40 years. Big Tom Sargent with his blue wall-eye, and little Jimmy Louise that can make a fiddle cry. All sitting round, spitting the high and strutting proud. Listen, little whippoorwill, you better bug your eyes. A tune, a tune, a tune, while the judges told the crowd that them that got the mostest claps would win the bestest prize. Well, everybody waiting for the first tweedledee, when in comes a stumbling hillbilly me. Well, I bowed right pretty to the judges and the rest. I took a silver dollar from a hole inside my vest. I pucked it on the table, said, there's my calling card. And anyone that licks me, well, he's got to fiddle hard. Well, old Dan Whelan was a laughing fit to holler. Little Jimmy Weezer said, there's $1 dead. Big Tom Sargent had a yaller, toothy grin, but I tucked my little whippoorwill spang underneath my chin, petted it and tuned it till the judges said begin. Now, Big Tom Sargent was the first in line. He could fiddle all the bugs off a sweet potato vine. He could fiddle down a possum from a mile-high tree, and he could fiddle up a whale from the bottom of the sea. You could hear hands a-spanking till they spanked each other raw when he finished variations on Turkey in the Straw. And little Jimmy Weezer's the next to play. He could fiddle all night, he could fiddle all day. He could fiddle chills, and he could fiddle fever. He could make a fiddle rustle like a lowland river. He could make a fiddle croon like a loving woman, and they clapped like thunder when he finished drumming. And then come the rock of the bobtail fiddlers, the let's go easies, and the fair two middlers, and they got their claps and they lost their bicker, and they all settled back for some more corn liquor. And the crowd is tired of the no-count squealing, when out in the center steps old Dan Wheeler. Oh, he fiddled high and he fiddled low. Listen, little whippoorwill, you better spread your wings. He fiddled and he fiddled with a cherrywood bow. Old Dan Whelan's got bee honey in his strings. He fiddled the wind by a lonesome moon. He fiddled a most almighty tune. He started fiddling like a ghost, and he ended fiddling like a host. He fiddled north, and he fiddled south. He fiddled the heart right out of your mouth. He fiddled here and he fiddled there, and he fiddled salvation everywhere. When he was finished, the crowd cut loose. Oh, whippoorwill, you better spread your wings. And I sat there wondering, what's the use? Whippoorwill, go home to your nest. But I stood up straight, and I took my bow and I put my fiddle to my shoulder so, and there weren't no crowd to get me phased, but I was back where I was raised. Up in the mountains so still it makes you scared, where God lies sleeping in his long white beard. And I heard the sound of the squirrel in the pines. I heard the earth a-breathing through the long night time. I heard that they fiddle the rose, and they fiddle the thorn, but they haven't fiddled the mountain corn. They've fiddled sinful, they fiddle moral, but they haven't fiddled the brushwood laurel. They fiddle loud, and they fiddle still, but they haven't fiddled the whippoorwill. I started off with a dump-deedle-dump. Hell broke loose in Georgia. Skunk cabins growing by the bee gum stump. Whippoorwill, you're singing now. Well, Georgia blues is mighty fine booze. It's the best you ever poured you. It'll eat the soles right off of your shoes. Hell's broke loose in Georgia. Swing your partners up and down the middle and sashay now and listen to my fiddle. Flapjacks flipping on a red-hot griddle and hell broke loose, hell broke loose. Fire in the mountain, snakes in the grass, Satan sheer violet, oh Lordy, let him pass. Jonah's sitting on a hickory bough and up jumps a whale, and where's your prophet now? Rabbit in the pea patch, possum in the pot. Listen to my fiddle, now my fiddle's getting hot. Well, cry on the mountain, little whippoorwill, singing the valleys and slatting with the hill. Whippoorwill singing through the mountain hush. Whippoorwill shouting from the burning bush. Whippoorwill crying from the stable door. Sing tonight like you never sung before. Hell's broke loose like a stomping mountain shoat. Sing till you bust the gold in your throat. Hell's broke loose for 40 miles around. Bound to stop your music if you don't sing it down. And sing on the mountain, little whippoorwill. Sing in the valley and slatting with the hill. For I'm strutting high as an eagle's quill. And hell broke loose, hell broke loose, hell's broke loose in Georgia. Well, there wasn't a sound when I stopped bowing. Oh, whippoorwill, you can sing no more. But somewhere or other the dawn was growing. Oh, mountain whippoorwill. And I thought, I fiddled all night and lost. You good hillbilly, but you've been bossed. I went to congratulate old man Dan, but he put his fiddle into my hand. And then the noise